Hi, my name is Brooke, and I am co-leader of Black Girls Do Bike and sit on the board of directors for Boulder Mountain Biking Alliance. And I love advocating for trails. But, you know, a lot of times I have seen a lot of really male-forward crews when it comes to trail building, and I really wanted to get women stoked about building trails, and that's how She Digs came along.
Our event is called She Digs. We're literally digging, giving back to the community, but it's actually a bit, there's more meaning to the word digging for us. Digging for us is when you dig deep. This work can often be so damn tiring. You all do so much, not only for the female mountain bike community, but for the mountain bike community at large.
So thanks for joining us here in Nederland, Colorado, the traditional territories and ancestral homelands of the Cheyenne Nation.
So all tools you want to carry with the sharpest end down.
So you just kind of scrape all this away.
It's more of like a chop it like that kind of thing.
Make piles and kind of really see what material I'll be working with.
In the spaces I've been in before, it's been anywhere from like 5 to 10 people, so it's been relatively close quarters, but it's been primarily men. So I've been one or maybe even one of 2 women that are out there. So to be surrounded by women trail builders who are teaching you like how to like construct a trail, and you're getting to add your input, like can we put a stick jump here, can we like build a berm here, and just getting the reasons as to like why we can and can't do that have been really impactful.
My favorite part about today is just kind of like knowing a lot of these women in the industry for what they've done, their accomplishments and stuff like that, and putting faces to names to Instagrams and stuff like that. It's like, oh my gosh, like I know exactly who you are. And it's super rad because you really feel how special this moment is, just to bring everyone that, you know, is progressing woman in the bike industry, because we deserve a space, and a lot of these women have just been on my short list of people to meet, and now they're all here. So
at the risk of sounding like I'm gonna genderize people's behaviors, one of the things I notice is that women have a really phenomenal cooperative spirit. Mountain biking but is a competitive sport when women get together. So building community becomes a cooperative exercise. Building trail becomes a cooperative exercise. Building small businesses becomes a cooperative exercise. Creating safe spaces becomes a cooperative exercise. So I think that's the thing that impresses me the most, is that there's a genuine desire and natural inclination to work together. And that's something that the entire industry is learning from and benefiting from.
So I'll be totally honest with you, this concept of a female forward space is relatively new for me, because these spaces don't yet exist for women in the outdoors. I've never been to an event of this magnitude where there have been this many women who are all out here putting in the same hard work you are, sharing the same passions. But I think this is most definitely a space that we need to create for more women to get them into these types of activities, so they can inspire generations for years to come.
I'm a big advocate of moving meditation, and I think for me the trail building experience has been so meditative and restorative for me as just as a person who loves the trails and loves all the women that I'm with. So it's been great.
The whole day was an adventure, to be honest. Honestly, like the ride for me was like my favorite part. You know, seeing like my friend like bike with her, mountain bike, adaptive mountain bike, and just seeing the stoke from all the ladies that were willing to just be there and help. So to me, that was like my favorite part.
Oof, I would have to say digging. It was actually really fun to chat with all the women, at the same time like giving back in a way on a trail that like you ride all the time, and it's like, oh, there's a lot of work that goes into these trails, you know?
I crushed a lot of rocks. That was definitely the highlight. Just get to swing a hammer really hard at rocks. And there's really nothing better.
VITA believes in supporting its community and showing up for women and supporting women. And so a women-led event, to be out here giving back to our trails, working with one another, that's what we're about. We couldn't pass it up.
Well, for me, like being an immigrant, it is really important to get more like of my community, especially women in my community, involved in mountain biking.
There's not very many events here in the state of Colorado when it comes to women, when it comes to Black women leading events. And I was really, really excited to show up for the community. I feel sometimes as a leader of a Black organization, or organization that's focused on Black folks, a lot of people in the community want to come out and support and remove barriers. And it felt really, really good to be a Black woman who was able to bring together an entire community of women.
You know, we need to get more mountain bikers, regardless of skin color, of creed, or you know, like, we just need to get more culture into the trails.
For me, this event has been so many laughs, so many even tears of joy, so many new friends, old friends connecting. This just was joy. It lifted my heart. I've experienced so much joy out here today.